Bow to the First Order.
Hey everyone, First Order here, and in today's video we'll be breaking down the best star cards to use for BB-8, which makes him extremely overpowered, and going over some tips and tricks that you can use to become better at using these new droids. So let's dive right into this video. Firstly, let's just go over BB-8 as a whole. He has 3 abilities: Resistance Backing, which is a basic scan ability for himself and his allies. It also works as a jammer to enemies around him. Resistance Backing takes 20 seconds to recharge. Rolling Charge. This ability is just another version of Han Solo's shoulder charge, but for BB-8 it will do 150 damage to heroes and 200 damage to non-heroes. It also works as a way to knock down your target to disable them for a few seconds. Rolling Charge takes about 13 seconds to recharge. And my personal favorite ability of his, which I am guessing will receive a patch soon due to how OP it is, Cable Spin. It does 45 damage to troopers, and while active, BB-8 has a 30% damage reduction rate. This ability takes 30 seconds to recharge, but when we get into star cards soon, I will show you how to make this ability one of the best hero abilities in the entire game. So usually for star card videos, I suggest multiple variations of 3 star cards that you can pick, but honestly, there's only one that really makes BB-8 extremely overpowered in this game and can easily take on heroes. So let's get into the star card section. The first card we'll be using is Whirlwind. This card increased both the damage and area effect of Cable Spin, depending on the level of star card. Here is a look at how effective this card is. Here is BB-8's Cable Spin with no star cards. And here it is with purple Whirlwind star card. This allows BB-8's Cable Spin to double its size and have an increased damage of 8, resulting in Cable Spin causing 53 damage now. This is without a doubt one of BB-8's best star cards. Next we'll be equipping Spinner, which makes Cable Spin even more overpowered. This card makes it so if BB-8 hits 2 enemies while Cable Spin is active, it reduces the cooldown ability by 10 seconds. However, I have discovered some sort of glitch that makes this ability recharge much faster than what it is supposed to after you use it for the first time. Here's an example. So with these 2 star cards attached, BB-8's Cable Spin becomes extremely overpowered, and if I'm being honest, when these 2 star cards are equipped, Cable Spin becomes BB-8's main weapon for me. The only problem you'll run into while using this ability is Kylo Ren's Force Freeze, which when Cable Spin is active and Kylo Ren freezes you, you are frozen and the ability stops. BB-8 stunning you, which is the same thing as Kylo Ren's Force Freeze, and Flame Troopers. The First Order Flame Trooper does some of the most damage to BB-8 just because while Cable Spin is active, you cannot move that fast. So, while the Flame Trooper is shooting you, you can't go that far unless you deactivate the ability and run away. Everything else is an easy kill once these 2 star cards are equipped. Assault Troopers, Specialist Troopers, AI and Co-op, this ability can get you so many kills if these 2 star cards are equipped. And finally, I suggest as a 3rd star card using Uncover. This ability allows you to do 12% more damage to enemies that are revealed with Resistance Backing, with purple star cards. So use Resistance Backing, locate some enemies, and use your Shock Prod to deal extra damage to them. BB-8 is mostly the offensive droid when compared to BB-9E, so might as well make him as powerful as you can. However, this is the only star card I do say you can switch up. For example, if you want to be a little bit more defensive and help your team more, Trusty Droid is another option. This ability allows BB-8 to heal teammates around him after he defeats an enemy that is revealed by Resistance Backing. The 3rd card is honestly your choice, but my opinion, you should be using Uncover to allow BB-8 to do the max amount of damage as possible. Those are the star cards I suggest using for BB-8. Now, if you want to keep watching this video and learn some tips and tricks that I've learned after ranking BB-8 up to level 30, stay tuned. So BB-8's main weapon is his Shock Prod. This weapon deals 29 damage, which is 5 more than BB-9E's Shock Prod. And with the undercover star card, Shock Prod does 12% more damage to enemy troops that are revealed by resistance backing. For killing troops, I recommend moving a lot. You are literally a ball, so use your versatility to confuse your enemy. Dash behind them, stun them, dash around them, stun them again, jump, stun them, go right in front of their face, stun them, etc. You have so much more mobility than troopers do, so use it. While playing as BB-8, I've noticed that lightsaber heroes, flame troopers, and Sith troopers deal the most damage to you. Particularly flame troopers do the most, so I recommend staying away from them unless they are on low health and you are confident you can kill them easily. I do not recommend going into the spawn room, the First Order, while you're in their ship, or if you're in the MC-85 capital ship interior, and using the cable spin when there's like 3 flame troopers and Kylo Ren in the same room. You will die very fast. BB-8 is great at defending post and co-op and supremacy. As well, with the star cards I suggest using, his cable spin is increased, allowing him to cover more ground and killing troopers much faster. And due to BB-8's height and mobility, you can easily jump and escape if you know what you're doing. If you're close to death, run away and hide, jump a bit, and even use your head rush ability, which can be used as an escape tool rather than a weapon. BB-8 is becoming one of my favorite heroes to use in the game. When they first announced that these 2 droids were being added into the game, I thought it was a terrible idea, and I think it's one of my biggest regrets of saying that. Playing as these 2 droids is some of the most fun I have had in Battlefront 2 in a very long time. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, blast a like, and all that good stuff. And if you are new, be sure to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more Star Wars Battlefront 2 content. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. This is the First Order, signing out.